BBC/GettyAdvertisinginRead invented by TeadsADVERTISINGinRead invented by TeadsOwen Smith said terrorists should be allowed back to the UK. The shadow cabinet member was criticised by Tory MP Bernard Jenkin after he suggested that Gavin Williamson's strict policy on terrorism was wrong. The new Defence Secretary vowed to keep the UK safe from terrorism by refusing British citizens who fought for ISIS abroad to return to the country. However, in a far softer approach to the issue, Mr Smith said the extremists should be allowed back to the UK. He said, "You can't deny people statehood, can you? I've been watching you." Related articles: We will make New Year's Day hell. ISIS threatens Christmas attacks. Remainer Owen Smith slammed for Labour coup to keep UK in EU. So if you are, for example, someone who has gone to fight in Syria, then legally it's incredibly difficult to tell someone they're now stateless, because that implies they can stay in another country or go somewhere else. He added, "If people have laid down their arms, want to come back to this country, we should arrest them, we should go through due process, and we should rely on the law to make sure it looks after people." His comments come after Mr Williamson said that the UK should do everything it could to eliminate that threat of terrorists returning Britain following the demise of ISIS in Syria. Speaking of his plan to keep the UK safe from terror attacks such as those which took place at the Manchester Arena and Westminster and London bridges this year, the Conservative MP said he would do whatever it takes to ensure extremists were hunted down. He said, "A dead terrorist can't cause any harm to Britain." Speaking on BBC Question Time from Swansea last night, Labour's shadow Northern Ireland secretary condemned the comments as a very silly thing for someone in a very serious position to say. The Welsh MP came under fire on the programme himself, however, from Mr Jenkin, who saw him as being too soft on extremists. He said, "You're being a twit." He went on to accuse him of having changed his opinion on how to treat terrorists, saying Mr Williamson's comments were in keeping with Labour policy when they were in power. He continued, "That was precisely the policy of your government when you were in office before 2010. You were using drones to kill terrorists even if they were British. If they had sworn allegiance to another state or something like ISIS, they were going to get it." Facebook Jihadi Jack is one of the UK's most well-known terrorists who wants to return. Gavin Williamson has said that terrorist can't cause any harm to Britain. Mr Williamson has refused to back down from his comments, despite widespread criticism on the Liberal Democrats and Labour. Lord MacDonald, who is a life peer for the Lib Dems and former Director of Public Prosecutions, called the remarks juvenile. He said, "It simply will not be lawful in all circumstances to kill jihadis, as the Secretary of State seems to be suggesting." However, Mr Williamson has defended his saying, "The British people want to make sure that our streets are safe." Related articles: Hero dogs who sniffed out bombs and was saved from lethal injection. Chancellor needs to pay 6-figure sum or be banned from RAF fleet. Destroyed British ISIS fighters to stop them returning to UK. Blasts.